Hey, what's going on, Airsofters, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to compare several Runcams and see what is the best scope cam to use for you. So I got 4 different cameras. We have the Runcam 4 here, and in front of the barrel we have the all-new Scopecam 2, the Scopecam Lite, and the Scopecam 4K. And the first part of the video is going to be kind of a blind test where I compare every camera to each other, and like you can watch the video, you can press pause and try to find what is the best footage. The second part of the video will be the results. So it's basically the same clips as the blind test, but I added the which camera was filming which image, so you can see, like, check the blind footage first, take notes, what is the best footage, and in the end you can see which camera it was. And in the last part of the video I will show you what camera I'm using now, why I'm using it, and why I think it's the best if you want to make Scopecam videos for YouTube. Also, if you want to skip anything, you can find the timestamps in the timeline of the video, so you can skip to the results, to the final thoughts, or whatever you wish. So yeah, as I said, let's jump right into the footage. I want to invite you to pause the video sometimes so you can really compare the two images you can see for sharpness, for dynamic range, whatever you want. And let me know in the comments what you think is the best camera. So let's just jump right into the footage. Alright, now that we've seen the blind test, let's just jump right into the results, which camera was which, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So after watching through the whole footage, I came actually to the conclusion that there are two options that you can use. For one, it's the Scopecam 2, the all new one, and the other one is the pretty old Runcam 4, the 35mm lens. And the reason for that is the Scopecam 2, I think, produces a pretty good raw image. So you can just take the clip, cut it, and just throw it on Instagram or YouTube or whatever you want. But the big benefit of the Runcam 4 is that it can record 4K or 2.7K or obviously 1080p. And as soon as you want to start editing your Scopecam footage, like you want to set, like if your camera wasn't like properly centered, or for whatever reason the BB goes out of view because of wind, or you just want to see more surroundings, you need more pixels or a higher resolution actually. And therefore I will still use the Runcam 4 because I see a lot more benefit in editing the footage of it. And as you can see here, you can basically make the image the same as the Scopecam 2 if you put a little work into it. And now I am going to show you the comparison between the two resolutions. You lose a lot field of view if you use the Scopecam 2. And as I said, if you want to stabilize the footage, sorry, or just crop it, or you want to like really zoom in onto the dude who's got hit, or yeah, if it's just better to have a bigger image in the end. And the Scopecam 2 can only do 1080p 60 fps, where the Runcam 4 can do 4K 30, 2.7 60 I think, and 1080 in 120 fps. So even if you plan to just use it on 1080p, you can run this camera on 120 fps and make super slow motions, which is also really cool. Yeah, I mean, the obvious benefit of the Scopecam 2 is the metal housing, the lens protection, and I hope you can see that it comes with an USB-C port now, where the Runcam 4 still has the micro USB. And I broke a lot on my Scopecams with this connector. And if you plan to run a battery pack which is connected with a USB cable to it, so you can run a lot more, or you have a lot more recording time then, I think the new one is a lot more durable. So Runcam, make this camera into this casing and it's the perfect camera. So I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, now you can decide which camera you want to use, which suits your needs the best. And yeah, I hope you liked that type of video. My name is Fabi, and I'll see you on the next one.